Hello everyone, I'm Jean, 50 years old. I'm living in Cebu, Philippines. When I turned 30, I clearly felt that my health was much weaker and especially my joints were in pain. At the beginning of 2020, the situation was getting worse. The pain became worse and appeared more often, making me unable to function as a normal person. It was when I felt most desperate when I found BOCA effervescent tablets. BOCA is like a savior that brings me joy and happiness that I have suffered from bone and joint pain for decades. After giving birth to my first child, due to the lack of abstinence, I found that my bones and joints became weaker. At first, I felt a dull pain, tingling like ants crawling in the joints. Limbs are often numb. I can't stand or sit for a long time as before. For example, sitting for 10 to 15 minutes to watch TV will make my legs numb and lose feeling. Gradually, the condition became worse. My joints became stiffer, making it more difficult for me every time I moved or walked or turned around. The aches and pains become more intense at night and in the morning, making me unable to sleep. Waking up mentally exhausted, sluggish. I don't want to do anything anymore. I went to the doctor and found out that I have osteoporosis plus L1, L2 spondylolisthesis, and advised me to rest at home. But due to economic conditions, I still have to work 12 hours a day with little time to rest. About a week later, this disease progressed so badly that I could not sit up, had to lie down in one place, and could not move. I am both depressed and regretful at the moment because I'm on my own subjectivity. So that until now, I have suffered from painful bones and joints, unable to work. All personal activities have to rely on my husband and children for help. While I was most desperate, even thinking about death, I accidentally saw an advertisement for BOCA. Many people have come to BOCA, not only in the country, but also abroad. I see many Asians using BOCA with amazing results. I am rather difficult person in choosing healthcare. Products I have learned all information about BOCA. Ask customers who use it effectively. And when I found out, I was surprised at the effect of BOCA, and because I loved it so much, I immediately ordered 4 boxes to use. So far, it has been more than 3 months of use. I'm really satisfied with the effectiveness of BOCA, helping me not only relieve my joint pain, but also move more flexibly. After 1 week, I found that BOCA gradually decreased. There was no more pain in the bones. I could move my limbs and managed to get up out of bed and take my first steps. There will still be resistance in the joints of the limbs at first, but I gradually became more comfortable. I can walk 200 meters around the house. I actually cried when I was able to get out of bed after almost half a year lying on the hospital bed. Because of good effects, I persisted in using it for another 2 weeks. Then I felt that my joints were less painful. The joints in the elbows, shoulder blades, and neck were smooth and more resilient than before. Every time I move, I no longer feel a sharp pain like an electric shock. Even though every step feels much lighter, the joints of fingers and toes are also no longer numbed, feeling lost after sitting for a long time. Before, every time I woke up, I had to massage for about 30 minutes to relieve fatigue. After using BOCA, I was able to sit up straight, stretch comfortably, full of energy. I have been using BOCA for more than 3 months now. I feel healthy. I can move freely like I have never had joint pain before. Now I sleep better, can go back to work, and even do yoga. I have never thought that a person with osteoarthritis pain for many years like me, once lying in a place unable to walk. But now, after 3 months of using BOCA, I can sit up, walk, do everything I want. Currently, I still use BOCA maintenance therapy to prevent osteoporosis. For stronger bones, I really thank you very much, BOCA. BOCA is amazing. If you are in the same situation as me, just 2 BOCA capsules per day, you will feel the miracle.